Hey everybody, this is Pat Jennings from thebizseller.com, and in this video we're going to talk about how you can get the maximum benefit out of the business for sale ads that you run online, how you can attract the most number of qualified buyers, and how you can repel and discourage unqualified, tire-kicking, time-wasting prospects. So let's get right to it. Now, when you sit down to write an ad that you're going to run online, advertising your business for sale, there are two facts that you have to keep in the top of your mind. And the first fact is that the goal of your advertisement is to attract and qualify as many buyers as you can and motivate them to request more information. And that's it. You don't have to tell your whole life story. In fact, you don't have time to tell everything about you and your business. You want to hit a few highlights, get people wanting to know more, so that they will respond to the ad and inquire. And the reason you want to do that is because of fact number two, which is that buyers don't actually sit down and read through all of the ads that they come across. They scan them. There are way too many ads out there. Some websites have 40 and 50,000 listings of businesses for sale. Now, 95% of them are listed by a broker, but anyway, that is just a ton of information for people to work their way through, and so they don't sit down and read every word. They scan ads, and when they scan, they're looking for certain hot button words, things related to the type of business, the location of the business, and the price range of the business. So when people come across your ad, if you're in the right area geographically, you have the right type of business, the type of business they're interested in, and you're at least in the neighborhood of the price range they want to be in, then they are going to put you on their short list. They're going to either make a note or keep a list that you're one of the businesses that they want to follow up on. And so when you put your ad together, it should be your goal to get onto the short list of as many high quality prospects and buyers as you can, while simultaneously being left off of the short list of unqualified, tire-kicking prospects, people who are looking to give you a low-ball offer, sharks who are looking to steal a business. And there are things that you can put in your ad that will attract good prospects and things that you absolutely want to leave out of your ad so that you don't attract the wrong kind of people. So the bottom line is you want to tell them just enough information to get them interested and wanting to know more. That's the best case scenario. You can't accomplish more than that. So you can take the pressure off yourself thinking that you have to write the perfect ad. You have to tell them everything, or you have to tell them the most important things. Once they read your ad, they're not going to know everything they need to know about your business, but they are going to know whether they're interested in learning more or not. So all you want to do is you want to take 2, 3, 4, no more than 5 highlights, high points, strengths of your business. Write a sentence or two on each one of them, and that will make up the material that's in your ad. Any more than that, and you're trying to do too much. Now, some of the things that you might want to include are, first and foremost, if you're leasing your location and you have a good lease, it's at a reasonable rate, you have a reasonable landlord. If the lease is in place for another 2, 3, 4 years, that's a huge bonus. You want to mention that because that gives some stability and some certainty to the prospect. Another thing that's really important on this list, if you're willing to do it, if you're willing to stay behind and provide some type of training, whether it's a week or 10 days or 30 days, if you're willing to be available by phone for a month or 2 months after the sale for consultations, whatever type of training or support you are willing to give the buyer after they take over the business, that's also something you definitely want to put in there if you're willing to stick around for 30 days or whatever it is to provide training and insight when they're first getting their feet wet with the business, because that's very important to buyers. And anything else on this list that applies to you, you would definitely want to write at least a sentence, no more than 2, on those strengths of your business. Now, earlier I said that there are things that you want to leave out of your ad so that you don't attract the wrong kind of people. And first and foremost, the thing you absolutely never want to include in your ad is putting or best offer or OBO after the price. That's just an invitation for people who are looking to steal a business, sharks who are going to give you nothing but a lowball offer, to come and contact you and find out just how low an offer you'll accept. You're inviting people to, make you an unreasonable offer. And once they make you an unreasonable offer, they're never going to make you a reasonable one. The other thing that you want to leave out is a lot of people will say that the owner is motivated. He must sell ASAP. Even if that's true, even if you're ill or you're selling the business because a family member died, and you really do need to make a deal as soon as possible, that's not the kind of thing that you want to put in your ad, because it's just going to attract a lot of people who aren't sincerely interested in taking over the business. They're just looking for something they can steal. The bottom line is, if there's a valid, qualified prospect out there, and he likes your location, and your business type is what he's looking for, and you're somewhere in the neighborhood in terms of his price range, then he's going to be interested. He's not going to suddenly become more interested because you write or best offer. But people who are sharks and lowballers, they will become very interested when they see that. So there's no benefit to putting things like that on there, because it just makes you look desperate. Another thing is, if you include a reason for selling, make sure it's positive. You're retiring, you're moving on to other business interests. You never want to put selling because I'm burnt out, or selling because I'm ill and I'm too old and I can't run the business anymore. Again, that's just blood in the water to a shark. That's just going to attract people who are not sincerely interested in buying a good business and taking it over. It's going to attract people who want to steal a business at a below market price. And lastly, never overhype. Again, if there's a good prospect who sees your ad and he likes your location and he likes the business type that you have and your price range, he's going to be interested. Adding things like, this place is a gold mine, a new owner could explode profits, the sky is the limit. That does nothing to impress good prospects who are already interested. It does turn them off, though, because it ruins your credibility. The place is a gold mine. Well, then why are you selling it? Nobody sells a gold mine. So leave that hyperbole and leave the writing in all caps and the 6 or 8 exclamation points. Leave that out of your ad, because that just turns off good prospects. Now, in the next video, we're going to go through 3 or 4 ads that actually have run on the BizSeller, and they're very well constructed, and we're going to go through them, break them down, and show you what makes them such a good ad. Now, if you found any of this helpful and you'd like some more information, tips, advice on helping you to sell your business, you can go to thebizseller.com, and right there at the top of the homepage, there's a sign-up form. Enter your first name, email address, and we will put you on our mailing list for our weekly Sell Your Business Tips newsletter, where every week we give you new information, new ideas, new tips, techniques, and tactics you can use to sell your business more quickly and hopefully for more money. So until next time, this is Pat Jennings, and thanks.